guys, my name is Xuerong Li and you can call me Tori. I'm originally from Inner Mongolia, China, and I grew up in Beijing, and both of the places are really northern part of China.
My name is Nancy. I come from Chengdu, Sichuan, which is located in the southwest of China.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm from Shanghai and I'm raised in Shanghai as well.
Usually for the main dish, we mostly eat rice.
Even though it's supposed to be like noodles or mostly noodle, but actually in reality we eat rice most.
In our city, we definitely and absolutely prefer the spicy food.
My personal taste is more towards salt and spicy.
Talking about the dishes in Shanghai, it is sweet and it's oily and it have lot of soy sauce inside.
For example, like we eat hot pot very often. Hot pot is like an indispensable role in our food culture. Generally speaking, for our food, for Sichuan food, like everything is spicy.
A really homemade food in China is eggs with tomatoes, and for the northern part of China, I believe people use salt as the ingredients, but in the southern part, people put sugar with eggs and tomatoes.
Most of Shanghainese love a sweet dish, and they think that adding sugar can make the dish become more delicious.
If I go to the restaurant in the south of China, sometimes I will feel like their food is too sweet for me. For the northern part, like people living in the north, like eating meat a lot. Like for example, they like eating lambs, but I do not like lamb a lot because I think lamb has a special flavor.
So we have different patterns in eating meat with the northern part of China and the southern part of China, especially me coming from Inner Mongolia, which probably is the most meat eaten. Yeah, we eat most of the meat. For the northern Chinese food recommendation here, I will say Auntie Guan's Kitchen. So that's located in downtown Manhattan, and you can easily find it on Google Maps.
My recommendation for tasting the local Shanghainese food in New York is Little Alley in Midtown.
So hi, I'm Rachel. I am from southeastern New Mexico. My family has been living there for about 10 years now. It's middle of nowhere, kind of about 5 minutes away from the Texas border.
Hi, I'm Julia. I'm from Albany, California, which is in the San Francisco Bay Area.
In southeastern New Mexico, it's a really interesting food culture, just because it's definitely inspired both by kind of like the state of New Mexico and like what the food culture is there, but also being so close to Texas. We have a lot of influence that come in from Texas. So we see a lot of kind of the different aspects of that combined there. One of the biggest, food things in New Mexico is hatch green chili. We are, the state is the largest producer of hatch green chili in the world.
My family is Italian American, so we eat a lot of pasta and a lot of polenta. We always have some kind of green salad, normally just with lettuce or spinach. And we eat a lot of produce because we're from the Bay Area, and there's really good fruit and fresh vegetables.
My town in New Mexico is pretty small, and we don't have an Italian restaurant. Our big carbohydrate staples in our family, and especially in New Mexico too, are rice and beans. Those are what drives us. That's the carbs you have with every meal.
If there's bread with dinner, if there isn't another carb, or lots of pasta, lots of rice too, because there's a significant Latino population, and there's also a significant Asian population, so there are lots of rice-based dishes. one thing that I miss about Bay Area food when I'm in New York is Mexican food.
One of the hardest things about living in New York has been not having good Mexican food. I remember the first time I went to a Mexican restaurant in the city, I ordered enchiladas and I could not finish it. I was like, it was a really nice restaurant too. Like it was a really nice one. Its own, I was going with friend's parents, so they were paying for it. So it was like a really nice place. Like was supposed to be like 5 stars, like great reviews. It's the one like Rosa Mexicana, which is owned by like one of the like Iron Chefs, like from Food Network, and I was really excited. I was like, oh, this will be such good Mexican food. I'm so interested, and I could not finish the food because I was like, this is not okay. Like this is so different from what my Mexican food is, both from like Texas and New Mexico. Like the flavors were off, like the enchiladas were almost sweet, like the sauce, and I was like, this should be spicy. Like I should be burning my mouth right now and happy about it.
Some of it's good, but the stuff that's good is really expensive mostly, and it's just not as good as at home, probably because there's not like a huge Mexican population in New York, and it's just not an established cuisine the way it is at home. I mean, California was part of Mexico until 1847, and a lot of people have been there for hundreds of years.
So I don't like bagels. I think they are disgusting and dense and the worst kind of bread.
Okay, the thing is though, is that there are different kinds of bagels. There's like bagels that you can buy like in a grocery store, and then there's like real New York bagels, which are even better, although I do like both kinds of bagels.
I've been disappointed by every real New York bagel I've had. Like they all promise to be better than the ones I can get in a store, and none of them have been. They're still dense and they're still chewy.
But they're different. It's a different texture.
But why would you want to eat a bread that you could break your tooth on?
You can't break your tooth on it.
Yes, you can.
Are you going to talk about Shay Mitchell?
Yes.
Because she had an implant. It wasn't her actual tooth.
Okay, well, you can, like, it's just not a conducive, like, it's not a fun eating experience.
It's fun when you have lots of cream cheese on it. And the bagel itself tastes good. You can have different flavors. Cheesy ones are really good. Sweet ones are also really good.
But you can do that with other kinds of bread, which are all better. And you can have cream cheese with other kinds of bread, too.
Cream cheese with regular bread is weird. It's too, like,
Toast.
soft. No, cream cheese on toast is weird. It's not the right texture. The thing about bagels is that they're the perfect texture for putting something delicious in the middle. And that way, they're a very efficient way to get a lot of food. Because you can put cream cheese in, and then you have like some sort of like calcium and a little bit of protein. Or you can do like lox, and plain cream cheese is so delicious. Or like they're really convenient for a sandwich. And they're just
so is bread, or
no,
like a breakfast roll, or a croissant, or an English muffin.
It's
like you
more
can do
filling.
the same. Not really. Like no, it's not more. People think they're more filling because they're more dense and chewier, but really you're just putting your mouth at more work. It's not any more filling than like regular bread is.
Right, but it's like something.
Also, English muffins are arguably the most filling of the breads, and they're so
What?
much better.
They're not the most filling.
Mhm.
They're much skinnier than bagels.
But like per like ounce.
I don't think that's true.
I think so.
But you're getting off topic. The point is that bagels are really delicious, and they are very contained. Like it's a very contained way to eat something, and I find that really convenient. They also just like remind me of home. Like my family got bagels like a lot of Sundays after church, which is a tradition that was passed down from my dad's family, because they used to get bagels on Sunday after church, because then the Jewish people who own the bagel shop wouldn't be breaking their Sabbath. That's an off-topic thing. But the thing is that you like bagels come in lots of different flavors. You can have them toasted, you can have them plain. Like they're a special kind of bread. They're not just bread, and they're like.
But they're not a good kind of bread. Like they're a special kind of bread because they're not as good as all the other kinds of bread.
Just an opinion, and my opinion is that they're wrong. There's no factual way to say this kind of bread is better than such kind of bread. But I'm saying that there are advantages to bagels. Like easy package for lots of flavor, both in the bread and the filling. Like, really nice way to get a lot of filling together.
Chewy. Dense.
Yes, but like, I don't view those as bad aspects of a bagel.
Like, your jaw shouldn't hurt after eating something.
You have a weak jaw because my jaw does not hurt after eating a bagel.
I mean, you're not wrong. Good job.